Hello everyone. Today, I'm glad to see you all here today. We have a very exciting matchup today. We've got BLCS, the second game. Well, technically the first game. So as you can see, the Elite Conference previous results are up there. And if you're wondering why there's only one game there, it's because actually there has only been one game in the season. This is the start of the BLCS season. So we got a bunch of teams. We got new rosters from other teams. We got old rosters coming back to play. So many interesting storylines here as we are going to get into this game super shortly. Big Rocket League update just came out. Controversial update. We'll see if this goes all smoothly. Hopefully it does. Feel free to let me know how it's going in the chat. Besides that, I'll be your caster today. My name is Chirpa. I couldn't find a co-caster to be with me, so bear with me here. I'm gonna have to do all this on my own, but that is okay. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes all nice and smooth. So today we have UConn Blue versus the Qualifiers. So I know a lot about UConn because this is the UConn channel. This is the UConn Twitch channel. We're running this, except the Qualifiers I don't know much about. I do know Nation on the team. Don't know much about it. I'm looking forward to a great game. Great game. But we'll see how it goes. Should be fine. I mean, they did change a lot of stuff on the menu. You guys are right, but they didn't change much about spectating, so which is good. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm about to tell these teams to get into it. I'm excited for this game. Excited for the match. I can't wait to see what's going to happen as we're just about to get right into it. It's going to be UConn Blue versus the Qualifiers as they're just about ready to go here. We'll see what happens. So we got Nitro, Red Pants, and Woes on UConn Blue. And they are being tested by Nation, Jerry, and Fishman as we are just about set to get into this game. Game one of the first real BLCS game. The last game ended in a forfeit, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens here. So this ball goes straight to UConn's side to start off. Fishman with a huge boom, and that just goes right in. I'm not sure what happened there. 1-0 in favor of the Qualifiers. Nitro doesn't quite get the right touch, and Q pushes up too far a little bit there, but it's all right. This very early into the game, maybe just caught him right off guard. We'll see how UConn adjusts to this, as this is a face-off win in favor of Qualifiers again, and this is just in the corner. Nobody seems to be going. Red Pants is in the corner with this. This ball goes up the corner. Nitro's going to try and find a clear off the backboard, and he does get one, but Fishman is there to receive it, and Jerry puts it right back into the wall. Red Pants gets a clear. Nitro going to try and receive this. He gets the pre-flip on it. Trying to get it middle does not work out in his favor, and Q now has to take this back as UConn finds himself on the offensive rotation. Red Pants not in the exactly right spot to get that, so that's going to hurt him in the end. And Nation's going to look for a booming clear. As we see the new boosts, the Golden Cosmos, the Faded Cosmos being used. It's interesting to see the game changing so much as Red Pants taking this into the corner. Fishman saying no thank you. Q's looking for a mid pass, but Nitro turned away, and that's dangerous. Red Pants turns in, and that's off the post, and Nation's going to finish that. And this is going to be a quick 2-0 to the Qualifiers, as that turn up by Red Pants kind of hurt them really bad, as we'll see if we can fix these mistakes from UConn. But Qualifiers are doing exactly what you want to see from a team. They're taking advantage of the mistakes, and that's exactly what you want if you're on the Qualifiers. Nitro not getting a good save. It seems to be that UConn is kind of feeling awkward on their rotations and on their touches. Might just be an off day, but the Qualifiers so far taking control as Nation gets it over one, gets it over two, and it's a quick 3-0 with over a minute. Just over a minute played, and it's already 3-0. And the Qualifiers taking a really commanding lead in the beginning. UConn definitely have to mentally break through from this, as we're going to the fourth face-off already of the game. Let's see how this plays out, as Red Pants taking it back into his own corner. Jerry, a huge pinch out there with Yankee? No, that's not his name. Nitro, and Q with a beautiful double tap. My bad there. Q Q. Amazing double tap off the backboard. This is a beautiful play. Great showcase of mechanics. It does take a solo play for UConn to get back on the board. Or not back on the board, but on the board for the first goal. As now the qualifiers seem to have the momentum against them. Caillou sends it middle. That's a big booming clear from the qualifiers. Nation's going to pick this up. Awkward for UConn, but Caillou, I'm going to call him Q. I don't want to call him Caillou. He puts that in the corner. And that's a miss from Nitro, and Fishman takes advantage. As that ball just finds its way in. UConn seeming very awkward on the rotation. It seems like they can't find their mojo, and the qualifiers don't care. They're taking full advantage of it. And that's what you want to see if you're on the qualifiers. UConn last season was Nitro, Red Pants, and Droids. So Q is the new recruit from UConn, as they went second place last season. We'll see how this game plays out. New roster changes are always prone to little hiccups here and there. As this ball goes out to the middle, Q's able to receive it before the qualifiers player got there, and it's 4-2. Plenty of time remaining. Very, very possible for either team to take this game. Nitro is the Yankee dude from last season. Changed his name. It's a name change. Only one new roster player. As this game goes 4-2. And this ball goes into the defensive half of UConn. Q's going to call off Red Pants. And then Red Pants, interesting play. That's dangerous in the middle. Nation's going to look for the aerial, look for the double tap, possibly. Nation's trying to score a clip on UConn, and it doesn't quite work out for him. Q's able to get a great save, great 50. Jerry beats Red Pants as last man. Jerry sends it back into the wall. Nitro now back into the corner. Nitro into the middle, and this is going into open space, back into the defensive third of the qualifiers. Q off the ceiling, able to read that clear. Not able to get the second touch. This could be dangerous. And this ball is just cleared out to UConn's side. Nitro now has to take care of it. Doesn't quite get the touch he wants. Fishman on net, but what a save there from Red Pants. Q's now going up the wall. Nation off the backboard. And it's almost a beat from Jerry, but Red Pants says, no thank you, I can get to that first. And this ball just kind of floating on the qualifier side. This game has definitely evened up a little bit from what I see. I don't see the qualifiers taking as much, dominance in the offensive half of UConn as they were in the beginning of the game. And as we're seeing right now, this is all UConn for the past 30 seconds. Nitro looking for a pass middle. And that's called off by Q, as this pinch could go in, but Nitro's going to say no. Nitro's going to be there as Red Pants in the corner. Couldn't get there. Jerry, nice quick speed. Q looking for somebody, and that's a double commit from UConn. Then Q has to get back. Jerry to the middle, but not quite the hit he wanted. Fishman to the sidewall. Nitro not getting the best clear. Red Pants off the wall for probably someone he was hoping to be there, but he does not find his teammate. As Q now off the wall reads Jerry's play. That's another double commit from UConn, but Red Pants trying to get the backboard. Nitro with a beautiful play. Jerry with a fake there. He definitely got Red Pants with that one, as Red Pants flipped away from that ball, trying to get that dunk to get into the net. Red Pants doesn't get the best pass, so he sends it on the sidewall. Nitro looking for a goal. There's two back in net. That's a intimidating sight. As that clear could be a quick counterattack, but Q is back ready to receive it. That's a good rotation that we weren't seeing from the beginning of this game from UConn. Nitro in the corner, trying to keep possession. Looking for something, not quite getting the hit he wants. But Red Pants looking for something in the corner, and as this game winds down, we might see qualifiers take game one, as it's going to be hard, and this looks like it's going to be it. This ball just has to touch the ground and it'll be over. And that's it for game one, as the qualifiers take game one, and they came out strong in the beginning, but they were strong all the way through the end. It was a great job from them. I'm looking for UConn to kind of step it up here, but that's okay. They have a lot of time left in this game. We'll see what happens for sure, though. The qualifiers definitely looked like the dominant team there. I don't know, UConn looked kind of shaky. It is a best of 5, so there's a long series ahead of us. And we are just about to get into game 2 here with no delay, as we're going to see if UConn can shake it off, or will the qualifiers come back and steal it from them? Game 2 underway. Nation winning that face-off to his teammate. Teammate doesn't quite get to that. Nitro's able to beat it, but the qualifiers just wait. They're patient on that play. Fishman showing a display of mechanics, air dribbling it to the back wall. As this ball's now floating back to the qualifier side. Almost a misplay from Jerry. Nitro able to get there before Jerry. Nation able to get there. And this ball is going towards the qualifier side. Nitro looking for a drop pass or up the ceiling. Fishman's able to receive it. He says he can get to that easy. Jerry making an interesting play. And this ball's just kind of floating. Nobody's getting the touch they want. And it seems like there's just a bunch of fish out of water in the midfield there for a second. As that's a quick turnaround, and Red Pants gets the goal. 1-0 in game number 2. As we see UConn take control of game 2 very quickly. We'll see how this game pans out, though. As UConn comes out strong this game. It's a great comeback from last game. And they seem to be wanting more as Red Pants gets there before Nation. And qualifiers seem to be getting a little clogged on the rotation. Q going for a very creative play. And it seems to work out for now as Red Pants doesn't get the touch he wants, and it's a giveaway. Nitro with a good fake, but Jerry, great recovery on that fake. He got faked, but it doesn't matter. He could still stay with that ball. Red Pants looking for a clear. Nitro trying to help Red Pants on his clear. Doesn't quite work out. Ball stuck in the midfield. Now this ball's on the backboard of the qualifiers. And that's a team bump there. That might be awkward as it's out breakaway, and that ball's going to go in. It started off with a bump, and then what happened is Red Pants just couldn't get to that. You see Nitro flowing through the air from Q. That bump from Q kind of didn't really help UConn there, but it happens from time to time. It's a little error that UConn's just going to have to get over, but the qualifiers taking great advantage. And that's the thing. The qualifiers know how to take advantage of these plays that UConn is getting wrong. And that's certainly a sign of a strong team as Fishman's looking for a back pass to Nation. Nation's going to opt to take possession in the midfield. Doesn't quite do the best work. That's okay. This counterattack might be quick, and UConn doesn't expect it. And Fishman takes that and just shoots it right into the net. This game goes from 1-0 UConn to 2-1 qualifiers very quickly. And we'll see whether UConn can come back from this, as those goals are purely up to UConn's defense there, and the qualifiers once again showing no mercy in their ability to take advantage. Q looking for something down the middle. Doesn't quite get the touch he wants. Because this ball might be dangerous. Nitro doesn't quite get the read he wants. And this just comes from a double commit, just double whiff there. And Nitro can't recover in time. And once again, the qualifiers able to relentlessly put on that attack until they realize the mistake that UConn has made. And it's just no mercy out here. Q getting a good, strong clear. Red Pants there to receive it. Red Pants to Q. Q tried to, I think, put it in. Doesn't quite get the touch, but it ends up working out as now Nitro has it for a flip reset. Able to fake Fishman, but Fishman's able to recover from the fake. Nation now looking for an air dribble. Nitro gets a slight touch that ends up helping UConn. Q now playing patient. This ball's just stuck on the sidewall for now. Nation up the side. Q looking for something middle. Nitro is there. Opts to pass it to Red Pants. Now Red Pants has space and time. Decides to send it into the qualifier zone, but Jerry sends it right back. Nation looking for a dunk, but goes out to Fishman. It's okay. Qualifier still have possession, but that's a misplay. Red Pants could take advantage, but Jerry gets there before. Notices the misplay. Great awareness from him. And that's a misread from Q. Now Fishman has possession. Or it's Jerry has possession. Fishman is behind Jerry. Doesn't quite get the touch. And now Nation's last back with Nitro. It's a 2-on-1. Red Pants is going for the bump. And Nation evades it. And it's a great play. 3-1. The score stands. The qualifiers able to get around that scary moment. As UConn would have loved to have that one. Now, Nation. Pass over to Fishman. Q. Keeping it on the side. Doesn't want to get that middle. Unless it's a boom, which works out. Because now the rotation has to come out from the qualifiers. Nation playing patiently. But doesn't quite get the read of the play. Red Pants looking for something. All the UConn players probably looking for something to their teammates. Looking for passes, looking for any pressure that can be had, looking for open space. Q with a beautiful fake if it worked out in his favor, but the play moves too fast at this level for that to work out. But it was a great attempt. It almost worked out. Q misses the open net. And that was so close. Q might go for a second try. Will he get it? It's the same spot, as that is a tragedy for UConn. But Red Pants stays back the whole time. He is composed, as UConn has had their chances, that's for sure, but they just cannot seem to capitalize. Jerry getting a triple tap. That's really awkward to read for UConn, but Red Pants is patiently waiting there for that. Nitro looking for an outplay on Nation, and Nation decides to outplay Q as a result. And Q says, no, I'm done with this. As that might go in, that's a low pitch. Interesting shot. Nitro with a 50 out. As this ball is dangerous for both teams, Q gets a clear off the pass, and that's a miss from Nation. Jerry able to get it, but it pitches back into his own zone. That's a little awkward. Red Pants off the back wall to Nitro. Nitro and Q up for it together. And now this net is still open, but Red Pants can't finish it. Nitro looking to finish something. Nation is there to save it, and this ball will just not go into the qualifiers net. It's coming down for another chance, but Fishman says no, maybe Nitro could get something, but it's hit away. And that is it for game number 2. Commanding 2-0 lead from the qualifiers. It's interesting to see this pan out. Huge game from Jerry. That's 2 goals for him. But yeah, that's 2-0 for the qualifiers. Q with a big game. 6 shots for Q, but couldn't quite finish it. Definitely looking for those shots to become goals eventually. If it's got to happen, it's got to happen next game. But so far, it's the qualifiers 2-0 here. And I don't know, UConn's definitely in a tough spot. That's for sure, as they have to find their mojo quick, or this might be a quick series for them. But we do have a whole series to go, as these players quickly getting back into the lobby, quickly ready for the next game, as this is game number 3. This could be series point, as Fishman already looking for something middle, so Z wants this to end. Nation can't quite find it. This ball's gone off the backboard 3 times. Red Pants get out to Nation, and that pinches back into the qualifier zone. The qualifiers will take this slow. If you're the qualifiers, you're looking for plays that are safe, but you're also looking for goals. The interesting part about being up 2-0 is that the urgency to score is not as great. And what the qualifiers need to do is they need to remember that they do still have to win the game, but they can't let themselves get trapped on defense, as that's how you start losing games, and that's how you start getting reverse swept. But it doesn't seem like the qualifiers are falling for it. They are plenty up on this play. And just a couple misplays from the qualifiers there leads to some UConn possession. That's a beautiful demo from Q, but Nitro's not able to finish it. Red Pants off the sidewall, looking for something. It doesn't quite work out. This game stands at 0-0, as that's a miss. Nitro looking for something into the middle, but it doesn't work. Q with a nice 50. Red Pants is last back, but Jerry's up, and he's able to get the tip. Red Pants not able to read the play. And the qualifiers are up 1-0 quick in this game number 3. As, yeah, I mean, Jerry cheating up for that definitely shows that the qualifiers are in a winning mood. They are not too worried about playing defense. They are comfortable against this UConn squad. And they're making a statement, that's for sure. As Red Pants beats Fishman, that's off the sidewall. Q up for this, but Jerry is faster. As Red Pants is trying to stay next to that ball. Nation doesn't fall for it. That's over Nitro. Will the save come out? No, it won't. Fishman is there. It's 2-0 in game 3. Nation over Red Pants, over Nitro. Nitro can't get the backboard read. Fishman is up before Red Pants even knows what is going on. And that will make it 2-0. Yes, I am on a UConn team. Not on this one, though. I am casting this game, obviously. We will see how UConn will respond to these 2 goals. Q says, I just want to shoot it. And it works out. See, that's what we got to do here. Q says, I just want to shoot on net, see what happens. Force them to make a save, and it works out. Q with a great Great display of his ability to shoot there. Goes right in off the defender. And that goal differential is now 1 in this game 3. UConn only has to score 1 to tie it. Qualifiers gonna look to keep this lead. Red Pants doesn't quite get the touch that he wants there. Nitro off the sidewall. Sees Red Pants. Might go for him. He goes for the flip reset. It kind of fakes out the defender going for that on the qualifiers. Q with a great 50. And that is going in. And this game is tied 2-2. As Red Pants is able to put this in. Both Red Pants and Nitro. What a beautiful block there from Q. And Nitro and Red Pants racing to that ball trying to tie this game up. As this game goes 2-2. Just over halfway left. The mental game is definitely going to have to be seen here from UConn. Nitro tries to go for a solo play, but doesn't get that first touch that he wants. Jerry. Nation with a great ability to be patient there. Not diving for those balls. Q gets dunked by Fishman. Fishman not able to get that free flip. That's Nitro to Q to the backboard to Red Pants, who finds the ball but doesn't quite get it, and Q finishes it. As that will make this game 3-2 as UConn scores 3 unanswered. That's Q to the backboard to Red Pants to the backboard to Q to that right middle part of the net. And this game is 3-2 in UConn's favor as we're seeing UConn have a spark of light in them. They have found their mojo for the past minute here. Q going up for this to Nitro. Nitro's able to hit it away and prevent that clear from coming, and he just puts it right into the sidewall, but no one's there to receive. Maybe some UConn players not acting fast enough there as Red Pants gets beat to this ball. Maybe some miscommunication on who's supposed to go for this, but Jerry doesn't care. Jerry's going as fast as he can, and it ends up helping his team. This game is back tied at 3 with 2:07 left as we go to the 7th faceoff of the game. This ball ends up at midfield. Red Pants puts it into the corner. Fishman to Nitro. I'm sure Nitro was looking for some outlet pass into the middle, into the infield, but doesn't get it. Red Pants not able to clear this ball, but it works out as we get some bumps incoming from UConn. And this ball might be dangerous, but it's just off. Because if that was on net, it could have been bad for the qualifiers. Nation looking for something. Great possession play. Red Pants doesn't care. He sends it all the way back to the qualifier zone. Red Pants steals the boost. Nitro's now on the ball. And that's over Nitro and Q. So now it's Red Pants last back. Fishman to the center. Nitro opts to call his teammate off. Red Pants now going for an air dribble across the field. See what he can find. He can find a dunk on Nation, which sends the ball into the left corner. Nitro looking for a double. Looking for his own ball there as Q also looking for a shot. Red Pants off the sidewall. Fishman doesn't get the touch he wants, but Nation is there to cover. That's what I'm seeing from the qualifiers that I'm not seeing from UConn necessarily. It's that patience, as that's a great play, but Nitro finds a backboard. Q looking for a bump. Nitro, that's a beautiful pass to the middle, but no one is there to receive. As Q was rotating back, and that's into the middle. This could be dangerous if Q can't get this, but Nitro is back just in time as this game stays tied. Once again, could be the series point. As it's 50, just finds its way in with 33 seconds left. Q with a 50 off of Fishman. No, off of Nation. Nation going for a very risky 50. Because if that doesn't work out for him, I mean, we all saw it happen. It's 4-3 now as we go to the face-off. And now UConn is definitely just trying to hold this lead. Nitro off the sidewall. Can't follow up his own touch. Yes, he can. Looking for an air dribble off the backboard. Pass middle. Q cheated a little too far up, and he couldn't finish it. Nitro is still upfield, though, wreaking havoc on that qualifiers defense. Fishman pinched with Red Pants to the sidewall. A goal from the qualifiers could be huge here. Not only in terms of just the series, but the entire momentum as this ball is just going to hit the ground. And we've seen UConn take game number 3. Everyone GG. I mean, yeah, so the difference maker here was definitely the fact that we saw Q step up here. That's for sure. At least that's what my take on it would be. We see Q with a huge game. Obviously, he had 3 of the 4 UConn goals. That is the difference. Scoring those goals is definitely the difference, as if you can put those every single chance in the net, I mean, more goals on the board, the better it is. So that's definitely the difference for UConn. If they can keep that up, that would be huge for them going into game number 5. But I mean, they got to keep that momentum up. That was not a landslide by any means, as UConn has to keep it up if they want any chance in this series, as the players are ready for game number 4. I think I was saying game 4 last game. Last game was game 3. This game is game 4. 2-1 in favor of the Qualifiers. Nation getting it past Q and Red Pants, kind of. Q says, I don't care. Goodbye. See you in the afterlife. Fishman able to get a 50. This ball's just sitting in midfield for the duration of this game so far. Red Pants able to get it past Jerry. Fishman into the corner. Q with a quick shot, and that was a beautiful play there from Q, as he realizes that this net is open and he just takes the shot. That's exactly what they need. If they can finish those chances, I mean, it'll work out great for them as they take a 1-0 lead 30 seconds into the game. Second face-off of the game. Red Pants. Jerry meets that midfield. Red Pants decides to rotate out. Nitro meets Jerry at midfield. Red Pants back into play. Fishman off the sidewall. Now Q will try and take possession, but Nation is rushing him. Q's able to get a nice 50 to recover from that, though. That ball is just off. Red Pants with no boost. He's in a tough spot. Gets it over Jerry. Now Nation and Red Pants just kind of in a little boxing match there. And Q looking for that backboard, and Nitro finds the pass. Q with a beautiful backboard play. And this game goes 2-0 in favor of UConn in the first minute, as that is just a great play from UConn. Q baiting that defender out, waiting until he can get it over him. Off the backboard, Nitro's up, reads it perfectly. Great pass, it works. 2-0. And this is quick from UConn, as we're starting to see the momentum shift. And what happens here, now that we're mid to late series, is it's kind of sinking in for the Qualifiers that they were winning 2-0 at one point in this series, and now it's 2-1, and in game 4 it's 2-0. So this is where the mental game really shines through for both of these teams, honestly, because not only do the Qualifiers have to come back and they have to say, all right, we got to regroup here, we got to find some goals, put them in the back of the net, and we'll be okay. But UConn also has to be like, we have to keep this pressure up, we have to keep doing this. And that's just up to both teams, and we'll see who wins that mental game, as Red Pants almost finds the back of the net. Q be able to beat out the Qualifiers defense. What a beautiful pass. Red Pants wasn't even expecting that, as Q finding these creative plays. A testament to his skill in this game for sure. Red Pants able to find the middle. Q just able to get there in time, prevents that clear. Nitro flips it into the middle. Nation with not the best save, but he's able to follow up his touch, so it's all right. Q doesn't get the touch he wants, so Nation's going to try and take advantage. Nitro goes high, Q stays low, and it works out for them. They got all angles covered as that pinches out of the post. UConn, as that was a close one, and the score stays 2-0. Red Pants not able to get the touch he wants. Sitting under the ball, Nitro also whiffs. It's these whiffs from UConn that I keep seeing, and I was seeing more of them in the early series. Like right here, they were definitely losing those games when they kept whiffing like this, but this net seems to be open, as we're seeing a rotational mistake from the Qualifiers, and this might be that mental game I was talking about, because I mean, you see Nation backing up there for that ball. That is just not something you would be doing in an ideal world. It forces his teammate to take a 50 on his car instead of a teammate's car or an opponent's car, and it's just an all-around awkward play. Q finds a shot on net. Jerry's last bag. He's able to keep possession, but then he puts it into Red Pants' car. Nitro looking for something middle, almost gets a shot, but Nation, perfect spot at the perfect time, as Nation gets a nice follow-up touch from his backboard read, and that's just an awkward 50. Jerry is there to pick it up, though. Nitro off the backboard. This ball's been sitting in UConn's left corner for a while now, and it seems like it will stay there for a little bit. It's not ready to leave yet. Red Pants rotating out. Nitro not able to get a good touch. Nation to the middle, and now Red Pants is in an awkward spot. He's gonna just get the touch that he can because he saw Qualifiers player hunting him down. This ball could be dangerous, but Nation turns away. He pushed up too far, and Q is able to get to that. It's a little bit of a clear. Nitro able to fake a little bit, but Nation, right spot, right time. And that's what I've been seeing all series from the Qualifiers. It's just right spot, right time. Rotations have, for the most part, been on point. But some of those mistakes are coming to bite them as Q and I think it was Red Pants. Yeah, Q and Red Pants tag team this ball. Red Pants down to Q. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but regardless, clipping. It was a beautiful goal. Q with a great read off Red Pants. And this is a commanding 4-0 lead. I think UConn will win this game. 4 goals is a hefty assignment, especially in 40 seconds. But Qualifiers are still looking for some as it's 4-1. I mean, 37 seconds left. That's about a goal every 12-ish seconds, 11-ish seconds. Definitely not impossible. And I think that's just a little bit of an awkward play there from UConn. But they're still up 3 goals. However, they do want to keep the momentum going into game number 5. So we'll see how this plays out as the Qualifiers seem to be finding their mojo back late in this game. Uh-oh, as they immediately lose it. And UConn finds a late game goal to put their lead back at 4. Q able to hit that down. Nitro trying to find a goal steal, doesn't quite get it. But UConn with an excellent display of awareness and offensive prowess there as it's 5-1. As if I'm not mistaken, this might be the largest amount of goals scored by one team in this series. I'm not sure if game 1 was 5. Could be wrong, but UConn definitely came to play here in game number 4. As this ball is just going to be floating around until the clock hits 0. And UConn definitely showing that they can win against this Qualifiers team as we are going to go to game number 5. An exciting revelation here as it didn't look like we were going to game 5. UConn could possibly reverse sweep this team, the Qualifiers. But once again, Q coming up huge. You can see right there, 4 goals on 6 shots. That's exactly what UConn needed. That is huge for UConn as it's 2-2 in the series. I mean, this is game 5 territory. This is exactly what you wanted to see. I am very excited to see what happens. I mean, it's just Q is coming up clutch for his team. Nitro and Red Pants playing great on the rotations too. It's not just Q, obviously, but I mean, Q is putting the shots in the net when it counts, and that is huge for a team. As let's see if UConn can pull off the reverse sweep. Game number 5 coming right at you as these two teams will battle it out for the next 5 minutes. Nation to Q. Q's looking for an air dribble. Fishman, not the best touch. Jerry has to read this. It's a interesting play. Red Pants decides to put it back into their offensive corner. Q reads that. That could be going in. Nation gets a read though. At this level, it's gonna be hard to score those. Gotta get a hard shot. I'm sure Q knows that. But there's little he can do because that was awkward for him. Nation now taking control. Q's able to get a block. Prevents that huge booming clear. Red Pants beating out Qualifiers here. One thing I am noticing is that UConn is definitely winning more challenges. It's those 1v1, who can I beat? UConn is definitely coming out on top on more challenges on their own, as that wasn't happening earlier in the series. Q fumbles that ball a little bit, but it's okay. UConn's still on the attack as that might switch up here as Jerry to Fishman, and Fishman decides to put that into the back corner of UConn. Nation now taking this into his own hands. Looking for an air dribble to Fishman, and Fishman gets it. Nitro in an awkward spot. He's last back. Couldn't quite get the save he wants. Jerry looking for a shot, and it goes in. It's 1-0 as UConn Blue goes down a goal. Nitro in such an awkward spot there, standing in the middle of the net. And it just, you can't move your car that fast. It's awkward for him as Qualifiers in a great spot here. 3:36 left, second face-off of the game. Red Pants wins it cleanly, but works out for the Qualifiers. Jerry up to Nitro. Nitro could follow, but Q calls him off. This ball could be dangerous as UConn is looking to get something. Red Pants with a beautiful shot. What a save from Nation. That was a great shot. Nitro trying to do the same, but he could not. What a great save from Nation. What a heads-up play, as that is a tough angle to score if you're Red Pants. Red Pants looking for Q. Q opts to go for it. He had time and space, but Nation able to outplay Red Pants on that clear. Nitro, 0 boost. Q is able to beat Fishman and demo him in the process. Send him to the grave. See you later. Jerry. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Q might not have boost for that, and he doesn't get the touch he wants. I'm not sure if Q had boost, but Qualifiers take a demanding 2-0 lead. As I'm not sure if Q had boost there or not, but it seemed like he did. He just didn't get the takeoff he wanted. But Qualifiers, 2-0. This game under halfway over. Nitro trying to find Red Pants in the midfield. Red Pants has to sacrifice a shot. Q gets a little floater towards the net. Jerry looking for Nation on the side, but he finds Nitro instead. Nitro intercepting that pass. Nation showing off his air dribble skills a little bit there. Red Pants not getting the best touch. Fishman to Nation. Nitro is back for this. Can't flip into the boost while also hitting the ball. That might cost him. As Q probably trying to find Nitro there. Not exactly sure. Red Pants, last back. Can't get that. Q is now last back. Able to get an interesting save as that misread came from, I don't remember which player that was, I couldn't see. But it might have been lucky there for UConn. Q gets a beautiful dunk, and it's just Nation versus Q, and Q can't get the touch. As Nitro and Fishman will now battle this out. Fishman wins. Fishman wins against Red Pants too, and now Q to Red Pants. Red Pants sitting on 35 boost. Not able to get what he wants. Nitro up to Red Pants. Red Pants has options. Q can't get that angle. That's a really tough angle to hit. Nitro on the sidewall. Red Pants into the corner. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Q. Fishman, you see, it's the players sitting in net for the Qualifiers. They are just finding that ball on every shot. And that wasn't oh, what a beautiful touch from, this might not go in as Red Pants just fumbles it. I don't know exactly what happened, but I thought that was in for sure. Red Pants getting a bump. Nitro getting another bump. As Q is now last back. UConn, that was their chance. The Qualifiers keep it at 2-0. I would love to see that play over again as Jerry. UConn is just flustered after that missed opportunity, and Jerry's able to put it in. Nitro coming off that back wall, not able to get to it, but I mean, I would love to see that play again. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I think Red Pants just didn't get the shot, or the ball was too far in front of him. But regardless, it's 3-0 for the Qualifiers. Great spot for them. 50 seconds. It's looking dim for the UConn boys here. Nitro looking for something. Doesn't use any boost to get there. It's a bit weak. Q decides not to go. That's a bump, and that could have been a chance. See, that is the difference here in this game, as it's just balls not hitting the net. UConn's able to get a late one here. It might be too little too late. However, it is not impossible, that is for sure. Q finally able to put one of his shots in the net. I mean, there are plays here where it's like, if UConn had shot it on net, it would have gone in for sure. But I don't think it's happening enough in this game 5 for them to be winning, and that is the case here, as UConn needs to find something quick. Nitro looking for something. Q looking for an outlet pass. Red Pants finds it. Doesn't quite pass it to Nitro. Red Pants looking for something off the backboard. This could be dangerous. Q is up. Beaten by Jerry. Nitro. 10 seconds left. Looking for something. Doesn't quite get the air dribble he wants. Able to fake. Q on net, but Fishman is waiting there. He's a nuisance in net for UConn, and Qualifiers will win this series 3-2, avoiding that reverse sweep from UConn. And that's a huge GG's in chat, as that was a close one for Qualifiers. If they got reverse swept in the first game of the season, that would have been terrible for them. But they're able to find it. They're able to find themselves in game 5. That game 5 was definitely not the same Qualifiers team we saw in games 3 and 4. However, they are able to get the win. And I just want to thank you all for joining me. That has been the first live game of BLCS Season 1. UConn Blue, unfortunately, now 0-1. Could not find the win today. However, they'll be back. It is a fairly long season. Impressed with how they played. They came back. That game 5, it just came down to, again, Q having a lot of shots there. 7 shots, 1 goal. UConn was on the offense, that's for sure. They could not get it done. Hats off to the Qualifiers. They took advantage when they needed to, and they played defense when they had to. It was a great job from them. I want to say thank you to everyone that was watching, and I hope we'll see you next time. It has been Chirpa as your caster, and peace out.